Hey.
Hello and welcome everyone, I'm C.S.Gilmore and this is Enshrouded. So we are over here. I realized, one, I had never went into this cave, and two, it might lead us on to where we want to go anyway. Towards finding this flame shrine. There were a couple wolves in here that when I was just coming in here, and I went, wait, I haven't been actually in here. And but I ended up finding some wolves for a bit, and not too bad, just two wolves. Could definitely have been a lot harder. Alright, let's see if there's anything interesting in here. Hello? What's up with this weird glow? It's probably just a weird texture. Yeah, okay. Just a weird texture. Alright, wolf down. Okay, what's this about? Is this just a way I could cheese the wolves a bit? I bet it is. Alright. Let's keep going. I hear another one. What's up, buddy? Yeah, get parried. I'm starting to learn you. You're timing a bit. Also, I learned that resources do just respawn, including chests. Like, items in chests. I went into some chests on the way here that I know I had previously emptied, and they were refilled. So that's a thing to be aware of. You really do not have to worry about running out of resources ever in this game. We got some glowy stuff on the ceiling there. You know what? I wonder. I've got plenty of these. I wanted to see if I can get a throw up there. Woo! Okay. Did not quite work out the way I wanted it to. Let's try that again from up here, maybe. Yeah? It didn't really work, but oh well. Come on. You gonna come down? No? Okay, alright, I'll come up to you. You're in my way. Alright, now you're coming down. Whether you want to or not. Alright. I was kind of curious if the throwing a bomb at him would work on that. It didn't, but hey, now we know for sure. And it frees up an inventory space because I had a lot of extra. This is a shroud. At least it's normal level shroud, it looks like. Not crazy high level shroud that cooks me in a matter of seconds right now. What's up this way? This feels suspicious. I'm going to try something. Not like I don't have a few extras. Yeah, there's nothing here. I just wanted to be 100% sure that wasn't some weird hole in the wall there. And this here... Oops, that was not what I meant to do. Well, at least it didn't hurt me. I guess I should be grateful for that. It's just flint. Okay. Don't care. I was seeing if it was anything new and... or not, but I guess I shouldn't really be too concerned about that, since this area in general is one that I think it's all the same spot. A flame shrine. This was not even marked on my map. Interesting. Collect a spark. Flame altar and base improvements. Alright. That is very nice. Okay, so but now we can confirm that the tower did not reveal everything in the area, so I can't just go, oh yes, we've found everything here. Send ping, size waypoint. Okay, I can't fast travel to it though. That's unfortunate. I bet it does work as a respawn point though. We could glide down to there if I wanted. There might be a cave or something down there, but that would go contrary to my target. I still want to head to that flame sanctum, even though now we've already got a spark. Just because I want to know what it is. How is it different from a flame shrine? For starters. Alright. Let me see here. We're here. There's a house or something up this way. Should probably be careful. Alright, let's start gathering our stamina, because I expect there will be a fight. Tomatoes. Doggies. Nice wall. Peaceful acres ain't so peaceful. Sorry about your dog. Dogs. Tear out? Alright, I'm gonna say this place is abandoned. So, I'm betting I could plant seeds here if I wanted. Of course, I could just make my own farmland too, so options, options, options. That tomato, though, that is still harvestable. Lots of grass fiber, lots of grass fiber. I really feel like they need a quick pickup button or something. The current method seems to be very drawn out. That's kind of nice looking. Wish I could take it. Can I get up here? I think I can. Aha. Don't mind if I do. So let's see. The flame shrine is that way, more or less. Peaceful acres. Flame sanctum down that way. All right. Well, we're here, so we're gonna check this first. What is that over there? Another respawn point? Why is there a respawn point here? Why is there a beacon here? They expected me to die a bunch. Are we expecting me to die a bunch out here? More puppers. I didn't quite time it right for a build stun on that one. Not that it matters. Well, someone became a wolf stinner. And this is more flint. Oh. Hello, bees. Sure, I'll take your honey. You started it. I'm curious about something I remember earlier. I took a beehive out and then I chopped down the tree and I got another beehive. I'm curious if that'll happen again. No. Okay, so that was just a weird thing that happened last time. Or maybe if you chop down a tree with a... Maybe it had a second beehive in that other tree and I didn't see it at the time until I had already chopped it. Not 100% sure. What's this? Eh. Alright, alright. Well, there's more area to explore over here for sure. A road that goes off that way. towards mend old wounds, but I want to do this building and then the flame sanctum first, for sure. Oh, hi there, doggies. That's a lot of wolves. Let's take you out while I'm here. Catch. Catch. Oh, I missed. One doggy down. Unfortunately for you, I can hit more than one target at once. Alright, we're getting some good eating out of this. I'll have to remember this place is here just for a salvage point for wolf meat, if I end up using a lot of it. Well, you just watched me murder your entire pack here, and you're just gonna chill over there? I mean, okay. Oh. Oh. I hear critters down there. I see critters there. Okay, so my thought here. They didn't show me every spot of interest on the map, right? So what if there are other wells in here as well, also that aren't shown on the map? Oh, you guys have some interesting tunnels. Knock, knock. We're getting some good stuff out of this. Some salt? I mean, I'm not gonna say no. I don't have a lot of that, so... Okay. Interestingly, empty cave. Okay, I say that, but I did just murder like 6 wolves, so I guess it wasn't really empty. I like this door. That's a nice looking door. Dried purple berry? I didn't know you could do that. Wonder how you do that. Is that something you get an item for eventually that'll let me do that? Or is that something I'm just missing some detail on? I'm probably gonna drop some of these in a bit. Nothing in there, nothing in there. I like the design of these houses. Still find it funny that the pages just go everywhere when you do that. There's a spot here that's making me suspicious. Oh, I guess it's for the stairwell, but... Okay. Kind of nice up here, actually. More honey. This is a nice house. I guess I should take some... What is this about? Oh, I am hungry. Well, that's fine. I got plenty of food. But it makes me wonder... Ooh, resin? I do use a lot of resin. Could sleep here. I could use some more rune materials. No, I don't want to kick the chest again. I want to loot the rest of these. There. It's being weird. Lockpicks, thank you. Wish I could kind of just pick these beds up and take them with me. Just so I don't have to rebuild them elsewhere to actually make more beds. Oh well. Sit on the toilet. Alright. Fun times. Yeah, this is a nice house, actually. We've been there, we've been there. Yep, that's all covered. No odd no odd spaces that haven't been filled in other than this here, which catches me as a little weird. But I guess it's just to fill that. So, no, nothing, no weird empty spaces that I can tell. I think we're clear. Would say the one thing I'm missing in this building is a mushroom patch. Nice. The one thing I'm missing in that building is a grindstone to repair equipment in. Yeah, I don't see one of those, and I did see a basement now that I think about it. Did I? Do a quick once over on the edges. If there is a basement, it's hidden or buried. Oh, hi there, guys. You all just came out of somewhere. Can't get up that way. Over here? Over here. That's dark. That's annoyingly dark. You know what? I'm gonna go in and use those beds. Why is that lit? Who? Oh, that's my respawn point. Okay. I was like, why is there a fire over there? Suddenly, I forgot that the torch respawn point is there, and of course that would be burning brightly. Okay. And over here, through here. Oh, down here, through here. Let's just nap it out through the night. I don't feel like arguing in the dark right now. I'm, as much as I want to explore places, I want to focus on some of my objectives a little more still. Try to stay on target a touch. There we go. Oh, they are marching around right outside my door, aren't they? Something is. Did I just loot more dried berries? Okay. More wolves already come in? Oh, hi, you're a Fatala. So, you're not... Hi, guys, there's a lot of you. Get destroyed. Get wrecked. Already full. Okay, well, let's loot everything we can loot. Nope, I don't want to close that. Alright. How do these work? When conserved, the dried purple berry do not regenerate as much health as the purple berries, however, the duration lasts longer. Let's just eat that. I don't need that. Don't need that. Want that. Let's salvage you. Let's salvage you. Don't need that. And I don't need that right now. Okay, back to my looting. Could use 2 of those. That's fine. Alright, anyone else? You. Yeah, I'll take that bone meal off your hands, my good sirs. Okay, and those guys are gone. Probably back down into that crevice in the ground. I do want to explore that crevice, but first, Sanctum. Oh, good, spiders again. They're in the way. One down. Sniped it. Well, I don't have a lot of poison glands. Don't know if I'll have a real use for them, but I'll take them for now. Sup? Thank you for your donation to my coffers. Break all the spider eggs. Because no thank you in that regard. Fireplace? Oh, come on, break it. There we go. Get stabbed. What was this a ruin of? Kinda too beat up to tell what it was supposed to be. Odd spot there, but not odd enough for me to take time to dig it up. More wolves. Alright, come on. Alright. So these are wolf dens. I find it interesting that the wolves and the spiders are so close to each other without any complications. How do I get up to you? Maybe up that way? Or over here, but I think this was where we had the deadly shroud. Wasn't it? Or was this where we had wolves before? I can't remember. No, well, this was wolves, wasn't it? Nope, that is shroud. Oh, there's a path over here, though. Just gonna do a quick peek, confirm for sure. Yeah, that's shroud. Look at that, though. Oh, that is so cool. Like, weird tendrils of it just growing out of that cave. There is something horrible in there. That's another root. So, confirmation, there are roots and wells deeper in that we can't see on there. Alright. I can't go in there right now, though. That is definitely above my current resistance level. I will remember that is there. Can I put a marker down? Just a waypoint. Create marker. What do I want to put down for that? Purple. Fight. Create. Good. I like that there are ways to put markers down to mark, well, where things are. And then, yeah. So I can have my own system for this. This is bats. And of course my backpack's full again. I don't need fireflies. Thank you. I don't have a lot of fur though, so I will take that. More lockpicks. Don't mind if I do. This bed is questionable. Is this a prison outpost or something? Or kinky? I don't want to know. We'll just stick with I don't know and I don't want to know. Huh. Worst comes worst, I could drop some of that. I could drop some of those. I don't need these. Don't need you. Yeah, we'll work on it. It's so easy to just pick junk up, whether you want to or not, while you're going through areas. This looks like the right path. And I realized I don't have to worry about breaking my weapons. I broke my axe while I was harvesting some things. And it didn't really... It just became useless. I couldn't use it until I got it repaired. I see you up there. You're a big boy. Okay, you're just annoying on your difficulty to hit. Unfortunately for you, I came prepared for this. Take that. Was that a lightning bat? I think it was. I am pretty sure that that bat was emitting elemental energy. I think each of those was to some degree, perhaps, but some of them more so than others. Come here. Get wrecked. Okay, so this is a flame sanctum. Sorry, I'm just poking around the edges, making sure there isn't anything interesting on the sides. Knock, knock. I'm coming in. And we have another spot activated there. Thank you for the health potion. Oh, these lovers sought refuge in the flame, but it warms them no longer. Offer its spark at the flame altar in your home. My dearest Helen, please hold your tears and sit by my side. Let us gaze over the valley as we've done before. The setting sun and falling leaves are like our brief and precious time. Let us share these hours before they're swept away by the shroud. Come rest your head on my shoulder, my daffodil. Yours forever, Salem. Oh. There we go. Anything else interesting around here? Guess we don't need this flame here anymore. Coming with me. Spark. It doesn't really put the flame out, I guess. It just weakens it. Of course, I don't know how these flames are, you know, going endlessly anyhow. Use and... because generally, you know, fire burns and uses up its fuel and all that good stuff. So yeah, I can't fast travel to these points. Unfortunate. All right, we could poke around up here more right now, but given my inventory is pretty much full and we have what we came for, let's fast travel back to camp and repair our weapons. And I think I have everything I need to patch up my flame. Strengthen the flame. I need more resin, and I have liquid shroud. I have that in one of my chests here. Okay, so that can go with that. I will have to go dig up some more resin because I kind of used that. Which ones did I put stuff in? Oh, that's a shroud item right there. I want. Kitty, leave the poor roses alone. Tsk. Kitty.
No.
Sorry. My cat has... One of my cats. I have 4 cats. But one of them particularly seems to have something against potted plants. I don't understand it, but you know what? It is what it is. We deal with it. I don't have any resin hiding away, do I? I'm going to have to dig it up. there's no recipe for resin that I know of. Alright, so I need 5 resin. Come here, you trees. Please, you're a big one. Hopefully you'll give me resin. I've noticed that resin seems to be a rare drop from trees. Like, I cut down a buttload of trees earlier and only got a little bit of resin, which I used to make some fire spells. But if I chop down these bigger ones, I think I have a slightly better chance of it dropping resin. Could be wrong, but let's put it to the test. Yeah, I think that is the case because we definitely got more resin rather quickly there, and before I would be chopping down like a dozen trees and be lucky if I got a resin. Or, well, 2 resin usually per drop. Alright, what do I need again? We're good, we're good. Strengthen the flame. Flame, level up. Flame altar and base improvements. Commune with the flame. Ooh, interesting. The spark of knowledge has erupted within. Ready yourself to unveil the secrets of our past. Find the 2 ancient obelisks of the Springlands to learn the world's fate. A story of rot and fire. Only those who seek the truth shall find it. Okay, so I think, yeah, the Springlands is the area we're in right now. Question mark? A story of rot? A story of fire? Oh, that's up in the area where we were. Ancient Vault Alchemist, Elixir Well. Pretty sure that's an Elixir Well there. Alright, well that's really cool to know though that they do hide stuff in the map which they don't just tell you about, so it rewards exploration. And that's something I'm super kind of happy about in some ways. Like, it's nice to have some things pointed out. Just so you can go, ah yes, I need to go here and here. But at the same time, it is a bit nice to not have everything just given to you and have to do a little bit of looking around for it. Alright, let's get these cooked up so I don't have to deal with that. Since we don't seem to have to worry about spoilage, unless that comes in a future update. I know the game's still in early access. They haven't finished making all of it. Like, there's areas where you get to the actual edge of a map and you can see further, but you can't actually go there. I was watching some people play a little bit earlier and just listening to them while I worked, and they pointed out, like, there were some floating islands off in the distance, and right now those are super far to the north and in an area that there isn't a map right now. So you can't actually go there. And that is interesting to me, that you can't just go to a place like that. Even though it's obviously there, like, shown, it isn't actually there for use. Okay, let's put that in there, let's put that in there. All filled up on that. I have grass in some other spot. Where did I put it? Oh wait, before we do anything else, what do I need to strengthen the flame again? You require happy survivors to strengthen the flame. Find lost souls and provide them with sheltered beds. Oh, so the survivors actually using sheltered beds is actually part of the mechanic, so that's good to know. Scavenger Matron Helmet. That sounds like a boss fight. Mycelium. I do need to harvest more of that. Flintstone, Shroud Wood. And I have plenty of 5 sparks. I only have 1. Salt wax. Okay, so I need at least 1 more survivor. We can do that. Shroud passage level up to 3 after that. Okay, that makes me wonder if the red shroud is a level 2, 3, or whatever threat. Like, what level of shroud are we talking here? And how do I prep for it? Alright. I can go back to there. I can store that for now. Put that in there, that in there. I'll put that dried berry in here. Oh wait, no. There was another spot for it, wasn't there? Yeah, this is my shroud related items. I don't really... I have an empty one. I know I had... Okay, here's some food stuff. I think I had another wolf meat in one of these other barrels for some reason. Where did I put it? I'm not using those right now. Those can go in. I'll keep the bandages on me. That can go here. Wait. I should have bone meal in another chest. Nails. Alright, alright. Scrap metal. That. I'm sure. I thought I had more in another chest. Oh, there it is. Okay. There's the bone meal. One over. And there's the grass. Good. The bones. I'll just toss that in there at the moment. Get the rest of that in there. Whew. All right. Prepped and ready. I think we're good. Time to go put this to the test. I can't jump that quite. So my wonder here next is, yeah, this stuff counts as shroud still. It doesn't negate that. Drink some of that. Alright. So yeah, my question now is, will the heavier shroud area still be red? Because I don't know if it will be... If it was, I don't know if it was red because it was too high a level for us, or if it was red because it just is the indicator for a higher level of shroud. So, like, will it still be red? I don't know. That's what I'm hoping to find out next. Let's get moving before more enemies spawn in on us. I don't want to go back up to that scavenger camp right now. I don't feel like fighting with them. Just to fight. The wolves in here should still be dead, which will make getting through here easier. And I spoke too soon. The wolves are back. Okay, what is the spawn-in ratio on these things? Really don't know. Can I just run past to ignore you guys? Dark Souls! We're Dark Soulsing it. We ignore you and move on. Bye, puppies. Sucks to suck. What are you howling about? Oh, I'm almost up in level. Sorry, puppies. I'm almost up in level and you look like just enough XP. So, alright, come on over. Oh, we'll do this. Yes. Good, good. Thank you. I was right, you were just enough XP. Giant Slayer Hook takes... Pull yourself towards large enemies during combat. I don't feel like that's something I want to do. That could be useful, but I'd have to get that to get it, and that means a lot of points. Health gain from healing spells. Arcane deflection. Shiny plates. Equipped armor grants 10% increased physical armor. I feel like that's worth it. Good. So what does that make us? 3rd level now? And good to go. Got that. Heading towards that shroud. We will see if this area up here is higher level shroud that I can now go in, or if it's higher level shroud that I cannot just go in anymore, even at this level of things. And then we can go back to that farm and check out that hole in there, which did look like we could go in it. Oh, look at that, that's cool. But no, they're not spreading that way. Hi, pupper. Puppers, I don't want you behind me while I'm fighting things, so you have to die. Give me your supplies. Good, good. What is this? A lake hopper fish. I've never had one of those before. Interesting. How did you guys get fresh fish in here? And from where? I don't even know where there's a source of water for that sort of thing. Okay, before we go in, we are going to eat and replenish our status. Fully ready to go there. Yeah, okay. There's Shroud, but is it still as red? Apparently it's still as annoying. No, it's not red anymore. I think that means I'm safe to go in it. Is my time still shorter than normal levels? Alright. I find it unlikely that you don't have a guard. I see a guard, but that is not the guard. Where's your actual guard? Because that guy was way too weak to be... Oh, okay. You want to play that game? Are you really just not guarded? You were just hoping that some weird... Whoa, why did I just fly there? You were hoping on bugs surprising me? Too bad for you. These bugs are real squishy. Alright. Oh, there's a spawner. Aha! Well, more bug parts for me. Any other spawners real quick? I think we're clear. Sorry, you're coming with me. New location charted. New skill point for me. Okay, yep, and that did count as a shroud route, which works for that. Let's remove this marker then. I don't need it. Now that it is done, the task is complete. Thank you for the skill point. And another good spot for harvesting mycelium and active mycelium if I ever get around to just seeing down to do that. I heard it sounded like a bug. Oh, it's a little teeny bug. Oh, it's tiny. So tiny and not threatening at all. Nice. Well, that worked. Anything else in here? No exits other than that one and that one. Okay, I don't believe I came in through this one, so let's see what's over here. And did I have anything interesting here to deal with? No. We're good. We're good. Wait. No, this was the entrance I came in through, wasn't it? All right, that's the one I had seen before when I first came up in this region. All right. Well, yeah, those flying islands over there, apparently those are outside of the current map. But they are, like, way up here, too, if my understanding of it is. Okay. I think there's an achievement for clearing for finding all of the, basically, the roots and the wells and everything in the Springlands and each other area. There's the Springlands, there's some forest, I think, it mentioned. There was some... There's like 5 areas right now, I think, and they're adding more. Spider Zone. Doubt this is got anything new in it. Yeah. But yeah, so they're still adding stuff to this game. Ooh, it's getting late. I think there's a place up there. I feel like that's a potential. Okay, that is too slow. Sorry, puppies. You shouldn't respawn. But I will happily harvest you for your meat. Your delicious wolfy meats, which I can now feast upon later, once I cook them up. Anybody else? Maybe they didn't all respawn, but that was still a lot of them. Okay. Let's see if we can find a way into this area without falling. There we go. Bugs, bugs, and more bugs. And hopefully won't have to retreat to repair stuff before I go deeper here. Also, you're all gonna die here. Chained right along them. Okay, so we can easily get back out through either that ramp or... Wait, I'm not in Shroud yet. How am I not in Shroud yet? I feel like I should be. Alright, well, whatever. We'll go down deeper. Now we're in Shroud. Alright, we got mycelium all over the place. Bugs. Still doesn't account for where all those guys come out of eventually, unless I missed a side passage for them. Oh, I could have. There's a lot of passages here. Seems. That one is... Hey, bugs. I saw you underfoot. Alright. Well, there's a chest. This feels like a trap. That's a really cool looking chest. Hunter's bow. I think that's a better bow than what I've got. Okay. I'll deal with that later when I'm not in a dangerous position. So is there no root in here after all? What is this? This looks weird. Is this harvestable? Salt! Oh, okay, I could use more salt. Was not expecting a salt deposit inside a shroud zone. Oh, they load you out with salt. I wonder what salt ends up getting used for. Preserving better, making better foodstuffs, I'm betting later on. I'm just gonna take a bunch of this. This is the only salt deposit I know of. I should probably mark it on my map, really. Alright. Yeah, world map. Zoom in. Waypoint. Create marker. White. That. Create. Hopefully that'll help me as a reminder of, hey, there's some resources here I might want. I'm not even going to bother marking flints because they're all over this place. Easy to find. But this salt, not so much. Wow, this is a deep deposit of it. Oh, and I mean, it's even deep enough that I'm outside of the shroud now that I've dug into it a ways. I need to drink some water to regen stamina better. And we'll eat that again. Oh, no, never mind, I can't just yet. It is not low enough. Where is this going? This is going down to Goblin Town. Oh, we actually found the end of it. What a massive deposit of salt. I could get salt for days. Alright, what's my current supply look like? I think I've got enough salt. So let's skedaddle out of that. I was really expecting another route down here. Did I just miss a turnoff, or is there no route down here? I'm not seeing one. Do need more active mycelium and mycelium in general. A few of my upcoming projects and improvements kind of require it, so. Oh, this is salt here too. Wow, it's just, this entire place is just filled with salt. So, fun thing, we can get salt super easy nowadays, right? But back in the day, this would have been a gold mine. Better than a gold mine, possibly. Because salt, you needed that for preservation of food, you needed that for a lot of dietary health. So back in like medieval times especially, salt was a resource you sought out. And if you had it on your land, like, well, you were probably gonna be in a good position. Well, I guess it also depends on some of your social status. Because if you're a peasant and you have some salt on your land, it's probably not actually your land, it's probably your whoever noble owns your land that you're living on. And so it's their salt, and then you get to become a salt miner. But even then, depending on if the noble was, you know, a decent noble and everything, you probably still got a better life out of the deal in some regards. And yeah, if you got to be able to use salt, once again, you can preserve food. Dried meats are a lot easier to make with salt. You don't have to worry about your food dying, or like going out and spoiling nearly as much then. That is a huge win for anyone in that sort of time period and position. Yeah, there's nothing else here, is there? No other turn-offs. Kitty, for the love of Pete, leave the poor flowers alone. You can't fit your head in there. I don't care if the water in there... You've got like 4 or 5 other water sources. They're actually meant for you. Oh, broke my pickaxe. I wasn't paying attention. I don't like that sound. You know what? We're just gonna... on back to base camp. 1 second. I have to go get the cat. Once again, sorry about that, everyone. The cat is literally pulling roses out of this flower vase to try to stick his head into the vase to get the water in there. I guess it's because it's, a little bit sugar water. He wants sweet water. He doesn't just want normal water. He wants the water he's not supposed to have. I still haven't found a fourth striped fur. I really want to find that. Yeah, so how does this work? Floor drain. This drain will remove any water above it. Can be placed on the floor. That's interesting. So if we had a water flooding issue, we could kind of deal with it. All right. Well, we have the salt. We have more than enough salt. I have to go kill a cat. 1 second. Okay, I have moved the flower vase off of the table and over next to me so the fat cat can't stick his head in it. Things I have to deal with for fuzzy idiots. Alright, yep, shroud cores. So now I need to find more shroud cores, which means I need to find more powerful shroud critters, I guess. I should cook these. I'm not giving you the flowers back. He's over here, like, nuzzling against my leg, like, I love you, Daddy. Please let me tear the roses apart. So I can try to get to the water, even if I probably get my head stuck in there because he's a fatty. You're a big fat orange cat. And I'm fairly confident if you stuck your head in that vase, you would be very upset about it very quickly. And I don't feel like having to go to the vet because you managed to suffocate yourself half to death. Fuzzy idiots. Love them, but at the same time, it's just for the love of Pete Cat. Draw speed 1 second, arrow speed. Yeah, okay, that's the same, but it has far more options. Alright. And wait. Slightly higher power. Yeah. Higher durability. Long range, equipable. Bow. Ranged weapon, hunter's bow. That's better. Okay, so salvage that. We've got these. Once I'm out of grilled lean meat, I've got plenty of grilled wolf meat now I can add to my... Oh, I can cook this, I bet. I haven't tried that yet. First, actually, what does it do? Lake hopper is an agile fish that you might see hopping across the surface of a shallow lake if you're lucky. This fish can be grilled or used in a recipe. It can also be released back into the water and kept in a pond. Ah, so you could make your own fish pond. I love that apparently it can somehow survive out of the water long enough for me to do that. But no, we're going to cook and give it a test on what it ends up like. So, grilled lake hopper. Health, maximum oxygen. So by catching fish and cooking them, we can make it better for if we need to swim, we can swim better and longer. That's interesting. Just gonna toss the salt in here to have it out of the way. This stuff, that can go there. And the rocks move to here. Alright. There's the rest of the grilled wolf meat for now. Where did I put the bones? The bones! They were in... Not there. This one? This one. Alright, my backup berries. And my runes. Is there anything I can upgrade right now? Oh, no, that's not my wide. Sorry. I didn't just kick you out of there so I could grab your bed. I am trying to see what I can do here. Anything new? Doesn't look like it. That's unfortunate. Upgrades. I've got my mace fully upgraded, so that's nice. This will need legendary runes before I can upgrade it. Let's get this upgraded, just on the occasions when I need it. So, active mycelium. I still haven't found a banshee stuff. The banshee stuff. Judging from the amount I need, I'm guessing it's a rarer item. So either a rare drop from certain fungus or from a special enemy. I'm not sure. Dropped by banshees. What is a banshee in this game? Oh, I might have enough active mycelium. Give me a second. You, sir. You don't belong here. Get off my property. Thanks for the runes. Okay. Yeah, I might have enough active mycelium. I do. What else do I need for that? String, animal fur, more resin, and metal sheets. Okay, I can get most of that. Easy enough. Metal sheets. Animal fur. Wait, the string was up here, wasn't it? String. Yeah, I don't have a resin. I really need a stockpile resin, apparently. You're a bigger tree. Maybe you'll work. Nope. I think these are just I've gotten resin out of these before, so maybe it's just a lower percentage chance, or maybe I just got really lucky with those big trees. I don't know. There we go. That's what I needed. Thank you kindly. Now we're ready. Give me the Rising Fighter chest piece. Thank you. What if they do set bonuses in this game? Like, if you get all 5 pieces of this armor set, you will have X bonus. I don't know. Ready to take a few hits. The perfect chest armor for a beginner. Equip. You know, certainly better than what I had. And delete. We are good. We are good. I have too much wood. I might just junk what I've got. That can go there, that can go there, that can go in there. I'll just use this as an overflow area for the moment. And yeah, that'll do, that'll do. Alright, well, we are re-equipped. We're set to go. We know a lot more of this area now. Do I hit that elixir well, or do I hit for these? A Story of Fire and to mend old wounds. I feel like we should head for that. Because we were already, like, right on top of that one almost. And we're very close to that at the same time. I think that's actually probably dropped down into the shroud there. And it'll be close to the alchemist. So let's keep pushing our advantage in that direction. is this way. Wait. Repair things before I go. Don't want to have to get partway through and... Oh yeah, my weapon's half dead. Zooming right along. Do. Drink some water. Alright, you have fun in there, Mr. Wolf. I don't care right now. I'm just passing through. Ah, okay. Really does take the momentum you have with your angling into account, so that's good. And we're up. Please tell me you haven't respawned again. Or I killed you twice. Good. Running, moving right along. Okay, if we head back to that house and then head north from there, we have that really handy spawn point right there in case we die. We can make that work in our favor. I'm just gonna eat this to get out of my inventory. Nothing in there still. Bye, wolfies. I don't feel like harvesting a bunch from you right now. I just want to get out of here. I really wish these shrines or something would work as a fast travel point. That would be nice. Just because, oh, it's flame related. Why can't I use it as a fast travel point, you know? And it's even a big marker on the map. Would be kind of nice. Like, I guess these aren't fast travel points either, but I feel like those almost should be two once you clear them. But I guess it's because maybe enemies still spawn there that they'd be like, yeah, let's not. Oh, hello, tent I missed. Aren't we suspicious? Still don't know what the value of books is, if it's just for making certain cosmetics or what. But, like, I mean, I know the value of books in real life, but, like, I mean, in-game. Alright, let's reactivate you. Thank you. Alright, our next stop. Got areas along there. But we need to go up there. That's another wolf den. This one seems a bit empty, though. At the moment. Oh, wait, maybe I killed those wolves earlier and they didn't respawn. Alright, where are we going? Objectives are down that way and up this way. So, there's a weird side area over here. What's in here? Gonna take a peek. More flint. Oh, it's just a roundabout. The edge of the whole area. There's something up there. I do want to go that way, but first, our objective. The obelisk. Ancient obelisk. Tired. We would pretend to read them as children, but now the obelisks hide their truths. I was a fool for thinking I could find a solution to my problems here. No one hears my prayers and I feel so tired. I wish you were by my side, brother. Forgive me, Vittel. Or if we're gonna find Vittel at the other one. Ooh, Wanderer's Boots. Stamina regeneration, sprint speed. Is that better than what I've got? Let's take a look. Is that what I've got? Rising Fighter Boots. Health regeneration +3 versus 5. Okay, I feel like the Wanderer's Boots are better. I'll keep that for now just in case I change my mind, but the way I'm seeing it, that looks better. Now, we can read this, apparently. In a world destined for ruin, humanity will fade as all beings do. Their light will flicker and die untouched by the eternal flame. Meaningless and minuscule in the face of near-endless insight, burning brightly, turning to dust as we turn to fire. An endless cycle of ruin and turmoil. Well, isn't that cheery? So we've got another one there we have to get to. Yes, I know. We have to get to that. I wonder why that one's particularly being violent in my pinging. Oh, because it's that. Let's do that. And change that. Flameborn quest. A story of rot. Discover the shroud. This flame spoken of which reveal the location of one obelisk is marked on the map. Seek out the obelisk and discover the secrets it holds. Revealed to those who seek. Yeah, we read this. So... Alright. There's a flame shrine there, a flame shrine there, a flame shrine there. Were those marked before? Also that one. I don't think that one was marked before. Wait. That one... No, we're getting new markers on our maps. Did the obelisk add new markers then? Because I didn't have some of these. I am fairly certain I did not have some of these on my map before. Whoa. Yeah, no, I didn't have some of this. Okay, the story of rot I had, but... Nah, I didn't have some of these way out here. Ancient Fall, Alchemist, yeah. There's flame shrines everywhere. Well, getting enough sparks will be easy. I should mark... Set... Create marker... let's do this as a marker so that I know I've already been to these ones. Because I'm good. I see this as this is going to be a problem later. That we will have, like, these get check marks when we've been to them and done our thing there and we know they're done. But, as does the obelisk. But, yeah, these shrines don't. So I should mark them just as a... Yeah, no, I don't need to go back here thing. Because otherwise I'm going to, before too long, especially since there appears to be a lot of them, I'm going to have problems before long. Take your salt. Hello? What are we? What have we here? Is this just a way down, or is it something else? Searchables? No, nothing fancy. Is this just a flint mine? Okay, this is just a flint mine. Big one, but just flint. I don't need flint. I really don't feel like I need to mark flint on the map like that. Should I just have one marked as a... I mean, it is a big one. Great marker. Rock. Let's do gray for that one. There. All right, we continue on. Okay, so to mend old wounds is that building, is that like villa over there, I think. Is that water? That's a body of water. Okay, so I bet I could fish down there. That's cool looking, and I think that's the alchemist over there. Hard to tell though, for certain, because the distances aren't always the easiest to dig out from everything else. Woohoo! Did not mean to start sliding off that. Yeah, okay. Let's see here. So much stuff to explore. I am so happy with this. Should I be worried that the rocks are steaming? Woohoo. Hi, guys. Oh, you're idiots. All right. I mean, thanks for diving into your own traps, morons. Saves me some trouble, I guess. Why do you have a cave here? Scavenger stash. Oh, don't mind if I do. Got anything good? Weird potions I'll maybe someday use. Oh. Ooh, one-handed sword, melee, lore item. Wailing blade. Special item required, recipe unlocked. Wailing blade at blacksmith. So I can make this now? New lore page, scavengers. Hold on a second. Lore, general, ancients, nobles, scavengers. Ah. So, in this area we've got some stuff. Yep. That's all those. Scavenger stash. The scavenger cave turned up a valuable find. The wailing blade, branded by the Pike Mead's Reach's master, blacksmith. Perhaps he will know more about its origins. So I should go talk to the blacksmith about this blade, I guess? I also feel like I apparently was supposed to find something to lead me here, and I kind of skipped some steps because of everything. Because, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. Oh, resin, thank you. Alright, well that was a nice little touch. But I definitely am getting the sense that I was probably not supposed to just stumble across this. I'm just gonna leave that explosive there. I feel like I was almost certainly supposed to go and probably find some book somewhere that would be like, there's a scavenger stash out in the woods near my place. We've kept a treasure there of immense value, and I was supposed to go there and look for it. Legendary item info. Alright. An expertly crafted blade, balanced and sharp, cuts through foes like a whale through the night. Bears the mark of a famous blacksmith from Pike Mead's Reach. Has a gem slot. Does decent damage. I think I'll swap that out for those daggers right now. Okay. Yeah, that is definitely, that villa is definitely the one side quests area. Not sure where this is going, road-wise, but we need to go off the beaten path because our target is up here. Here, bees. I do believe. Don't know why you're angry at me, but chill your butt out. Didn't even take your stuff. Yet. But since you made me angry, sure. Sup, my man? See you over there. You're not a very good archer. Really slow reaction times, too. You gonna come around that corner then where I can hit you? Because I think you're gonna have to if you're gonna try to hit me. Miss me. Okay, so I was supposed to not come in from the side. Oh well, too bad for them. You guys are decently armed. Like, you have a decent amount of supplies on you. I'm still activating this. Is that a secret or is this just a shored up wall? I must know. Just a shored up wall. Got it. Alright, there's a guy over there. No guy over there for some reason. Surprise! Gotta get a clear shot in that barrel. More surprise. Are you seriously just gonna stand there while I ping you? Alright, moron. You guys are not very bright. Yep, more stuff for me to take apart for supplies. More runes for me. Why did they turn this place into... Okay, this is... One, I find this weird that this is collapsed like this and yet there's still a floor beneath it. Like that? That seems odd. And two, like, why did they do this the way they did? Lore. The hall is too good to share with the rest of the snarling cutthroats, so I stashed the deadly spits in the last place anybody would look. You know, the cave well enough. So this was the one I was supposed to find in order to find the stash. But I did it anyway, because that's the direction I came from. Okay. I see a jumping puzzle. Okay, I'm playing a lean meat. There's my target for the alchemist. Lockpicks. Kind of anticlimactic. No, no, no. Don't waste. Did I just burn a second set of lockpicks shutting that again? You know, I'm not even gonna... we're moving on. Some of the interactions are still a little janky, it seems. Oh, I'm glad I didn't fall in there. I don't know if I could have gone back out. Well, I probably could have since I could tear through rock. But it would be annoying. Hi! Knock, knock. Anybody up here just ignoring everything going on down below? No? More chest. No pottery for you. Okay. You guys got a boss man in here or something? It's really dark in there. I can't actually see. I need to eat. Before we go further, let's use that for stamina regen and that for just general health. This looks a little more in-depth than I anticipated. Oh, I shot over your head. How about we try this out? It's actually technically weaker than my current weapon, than my mace, because I haven't upgraded it at all, but I still wanted to give it a shot. Anything good over this direction? Hello, door. Obvious, not so secret passage. You got some weird glowy stuff in there. Should I be concerned? I feel like I'm getting prepped for a boss fight. Just maybe. Just maybe getting prepped for a boss fight. Knock knock. Is there a boss in here I need to take out? Oh, hi there. You were just gonna stand there and watch me raid your place? Alright. Nothing over here, nothing over there. I think we're clear. So we got upper area and lower area. Start down first. How about? Well, other than the fact that this is a very obvious trap, is it like pressure activated? Doesn't look like it. Must be a I touch the trap, it activates. If it, like I touch the chest, they start going off. Doing it. Of course my backpack's full. Alright. Delete. Use. Delete. 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 Salvage, because I don't care about the scythe as a weapon right now. Gotta keep those. And, take you. Okay, let me take a look at this now. Comparatively, how do you work in regards to my other one? Merciless, blunt, you're exactly the same. Just not upgraded. Salvage. Yes, I know. And there we go. And yep, trap. Oh, it's an easy trap. Okay. Such a well hidden everything there. You know, this will actually work better with this. Knock knock. Oh wow, you guys really blocked this off. Still coming out. That way, there we go. Nothing important there. Okay, upstairs we go. Pass up there, pass up here. Does it matter which? I was not expecting this to be an entire, like, dungeon crawl. I was really expecting we'd go in here, there'd be a, you know, kind of like the first time with the blacksmith, it would just be a little hall that we go in and go, hey, anyone here? Nope. Yeah, cool. Pick you up. And no, it's this entire spiel of dig through here. Anything good there? No. Okay. Target located. You coming? Alright. You know, I'm just gonna tank your hits and take you out. Moving on. Next. You got any more of those angry boys in here? Take your arrows. Look for the repair station. Wakey, wakey, mister. Balthazar. Oh, you're the dude who left all those notes. Bone meal at grinding stones. Good, I still have to get grinding stones. I'm guessing I'll be able to do that soon. Alchemist's apprentice hat. Yeah, I'm not wearing that, probably. Well, I don't know. It might be better than that one I had. New location charted. Why do I just suddenly get a new location? I don't even know why I got a new location for. What did I get a new location for? Anything good over here? No. Don't see anything good outside. Knock, knock. I mean, it's kind of nice out here. You obviously just made this so I could jump off. Oh, hello. So I could just jump off and be like, I'm out. Peace. Hello. Chest that I didn't see before. Can I aim well enough to land on you? Without over-rolling. There we go. And a shepherd's staff. Junk. Okay. You. Salvage. You. Salvage. Nice. Alright, alright. We are good to go. How do I want to do this? I'm really out of time, kinda. I need to get to bed. So, let's do a quick poke around. Whoa, not like that, not like that. Can, like, grab, pull up. Thank you. Did not want to just die like that. That would have been annoying. I wanted to poke around real quick just to see if there's anything obviously interesting out here. And then I'll just warp back to base. Let's see if we can get Balthazar set up. And yeah, it looks like there's definitely more I could explore out here. And I do need to go to that, you know, the mending old wounds area. Things like that. But first and foremost, I'm out of time. I need to call it a night. So yeah, we'll just scoot on over. Okay, you're annoying me. Cut it out. Man, getting a good parry timing right on those guys really wrecks their day. Yeah, so I do need to do that, but I guess we'll do that next time because, like I said, I gotta go to bed. So we'll travel here. And we'll talk to the flame and just wrap up this grabbing Balthazar out of the area a bit. So we went to top that ancient spire. I knew a few people who'd give anything for a view like that, although now maybe there's less bustle to observe than before. Another survivor awakened. The alchemist will prove helpful by crafting potions and healing tinctures. Great. I think I need the summoning... Oswald Anders, survivor. Okay, do I have to make a separate summoning thing for him then? I'm kind of... How does this work? Manual crafting. You know, before we do that, I should probably prepare a place for him. It won't take long, so I'm not too worried about that. Take the stones. Take the rough stone. And rough flint stone. For now, we're just going rough stone. I'll worry about making fancier things down the road. And I need my hammer for this, don't I? Oh, I already have it in my inventory. Eeny. Alright. Then... Seems good. Let's build the walls. Give him a door as well. Then... Ceiling. Whoa, I didn't realize that stuff just shot off into space like that with those lighting up on those towers. Do the other towers do that too, I wonder? Or is that one because I've actually activated it? I don't know. Oops, that was the wrong button. Apparently, right click just straight up removes it right away. Okay, we're done with that. Next, we can go and... What can I make? Crafting wise, I don't see anything new there. Let's go to our spot here. Ready it. Yeah, I don't know if I needed a separate wand for him, but that one was showing the other guy, so I just want to kind of have one associated with each one. Roaming range, base camp, flame protected area, yeah. Quest for powerful alchemy. There's unpleasant sounds coming from outside. I don't like that. You don't belong on my territory. This is my place. I really should install some doors. I'm getting the sense that we're not exactly safe here. Alright. So sorry about the dark. I'm gonna work on that. A miracle. I joined the living once more. I am Balthazar, an alchemist. I craft potions and other fare. Okay, could you please stop fading into the wall weirdly?
Hello there.
Shelter? Shelter, my friend. My potions, my tools, useless without shelter. Please build me a room where I can work properly and include a bed. Alright. Carpentry. Another set of hands would be useful to us if we ever plan to expand the base. I, for one, could use more storage for my potions. I happen to know the location of another ancient vault. Why not look around? Thanks. Cinder Vault. When disaster struck, we adapted, rose above all limitation, freed of prejudice and convention. A splinter group of ancients, usually hidden in silence and obscurity, worked hand in hand with humans to build us the Cinder Vaults. They house the only hope humanity has left, hidden from the shroud, sleeping, waiting to be roused by the Flameborn. Eternally magical? We are specks of dust in a whirlwind of stars, my friend. Do you dare to reach out wishing to grasp a piece of eternity? Perhaps obtaining an eternal spell would suit you. I know one was buried in an underground tomb alongside its dreadful master. You could use it to do a lot of good. Alright, cool. We're getting all sorts of junk. About weapon gems. My research has led me to a bold new theory. The ancients once had an affinity for gems and used them for augmentation. Perhaps Flameborn aren't fit for being augmented, but your weapons could be. If we found an ancient gem forge, I have an inkling of where to look. Don't worry, and perhaps a conductor or energy source. Then we could claim the gem power for ourselves. Purpose of weapon gems. The might of these gems is unlike any conventional magic, so what is their purpose? Well, the ancients researched natural power resources such as lava and fire to fuel their constructs. Perhaps the gems are a sort of energy storage. Vessels with a magnetic pull that cling to the naturally flowing energy around them, memorizing it, being molded by it. But what grand invention would need such powerful fuel? The elixir's dangers. Flameborn, you carry the elixir? Please, I beg you to be careful. It brings corruption and death. I've seen it happen. At first, it seems to strengthen the body, but it rots the mind. Please do not drink the elixir. I found a bunch of elixir. Oh, I didn't realize that. I didn't put two and two together. It was that elixir that started this whole problem. Origins of weapon gems. Gems are seemingly rare in our altitude, at least their properties are not at all common on the surface. I propose this. The ancients unearthed these gems on their never-ending dig for knowledge. Why did they abandon the pursuit? Perhaps they were interrupted by a greater mystery, turned calamity. The Shroud. Alright, what can you craft right now? Potions, higher level spells, heal channel. So if I wanted to go the healing route. Flintstone, I finally have a use for that, to make a grinding stone. Bug dust, glow dust, shroud cores. Oh, I can just create cores? Okay. With enough of the materials that I can readily get. White glowing substance. Spiritual cane, I've got better. Spectral ward, shield. This magic shield allows you to block against physical attacks, blocks drain stamina. But it also has... Okay, that's weird. Alright, so you create the magic set. Or a magic set. And you can make books, of course. So that's why I needed old books for. So I can make books for appearance's sake. Doesn't look like they offer any actual bonus. The fireworks were brought to you by the wonders of alchemy. Alright. We have things to do, and I need to make this guy a bed. Among other details. I should have everything I need for that, though. I also should probably make him some form of light. Okay, first things first. There's a fire I can put in his area for now. Let's take those out. Gonna need that. Nails. Nail scraps. String. Okay, what do I need to make bedding? Again. Plant fiber. Forgot the plant fiber. There we go. Okay. Make that. You know, there's that, and no room. Okay. Yeah, that's my own bad. Alright. We're going to put that in there for now. Boom. We have room now. Now, make a bed. I'm gonna make two, so I actually have one for myself. Build. I will put you... Oh, bed stack. That's different. Of course, they stack. Chests and other things? No, not so much. But beds, sure. You can have a bed there, and I'll put one over here too. Then, should probably, let's see if we can put this fireplace in. There we go. Finally, I can get to work. My craft's something. Please don't more. There's still more survivors to rescue. Don't. My man, where in the blazes are you going? Alright, so we've still got that to work on. And we've got an eternal spell. Reach the buried tomb. Hidden tomb entry imbues with endless magical energy. Such spells are called eternal spells. They don't deplete when used as staff ammunition. They can be used indefinitely. I'm guessing they're weaker, but don't run out. These spells are scattered throughout the world, but one was buried alongside its former owner in an underground grave. Find the buried tomb and retrieve the eternal spell. Scavenger stash. It's branded by the capital's master blacksmith. Speak to Oswald Anders to find out more. Is he the guy I actually have to find? Carpenter. Gemforge. Hunter. Alright, we are getting a lot of quests, like, just piling in here. I only have 1 point. It's not enough to do what I want. Increases magic damage by 5% per attribute. Tempting. Constitution for 50% more. For 50 more health. Maximum amount of physical damage. If you shroud infested enemy with a melee weapon restores 5 seconds of time in the shroud. That's kind of nice. Evasion attack. There's so many things I want. We'll just save up my point for now. Okay, so that's done. That's done. Got that. Manual crafting, I guess? No. How do I make some of these things? Your weapons were equipped with gems. Yeah. Alright. Flintstone. I need flintstone. Flintstones. It's the Flintstones. Do. There's 2. I know I had more around here. There they are. Flintstone. Check. Alright. Now we can talk. Make that. Good. That over here for now. Let's take a look at it. So what do I make with this? Coal powder. Putting charcoal in it? I do have charcoal around here. Where did I put the charcoal? Is it this one? That's tar. Charcoal. I do have plenty of that. So let's put... I really would like you to not be constantly glitching through existence. So, charcoal. Coal powder. And what else can I make? Bone meal, springlands rubble. Creates a highly flammable powder. Yeah, so basically we're making explosive powder. I'll let that go. Do its thing. Do I need to move your bed? Is that what the deal is? Is it slightly too close to the wall? What do I need to make doors? Because I'm kind of getting a little much, so I don't quite like the look of how these doors are holding. Like how these doorways are as open as they are with how many enemies keep walking around. Okay. I'll just make one right now, and let's see if this works. Kinda. Guess I just... boom. Right there. And... need more wooden logs. Ah, gee darn. Someone select. Too bad I have a giant pile of those. Alright. Boom and boom. Get some privacy here. And... let's put you right like that. Good enough. Good enough. There we go. Now we've got doors on our place. We got a grindstone. Major upgrades. I'm gonna have to rename this place from Base Camp 1 at the rate we're going, because I'm kind of just turned this into a central place that I'm gonna keep coming back to no matter what, because it's not gonna be worth rebuilding it elsewhere. I need to get more sparks. I need to get more shroud wood. Well, no, I have the shroud wood. I need to get more mycelium. I need to figure out what a scavenger matron helmet is and where to find that. Oh, I just realized I am dying from starvation. That's bad. Don't do that. Don't starve to death. That would be unfortunate. Okay. Let's store you in there. So your summoning thing is there. We're good with that. We're good with that. Got that. We got that. Take that out. Hi there. So you want to... yep. Let's talk.
Really? Right now?
Yeah, okay, you are the one to talk about the Wailing Blade. You claim the Wailing Blade? I forged it for her grasp before she left me. Fine, you may wield it in her place. Pierce the Shroud's heart, Flameborn. It's what my daughter would want. Ah, so you had a daughter and she no longer is around to do that. Awkward. Well, I find it funny that you can just make another one if you so need. Okay. Upgrades. What does the Wailing Blade offer me? Before long it needs more. Is there any other things that... I need lots of legendary runes. That's what I'm seeing. I'll keep the sleek daggers, but I don't think I'll carry them around on me anymore after this. Just not worth it. Sure, let's get that upgraded a bit, just so we have it. Now it almost does as much damage as my Metal Star mace. I should probably make this, right? Just to see what it unlocks, because it feels like it's gonna be questy in some ways. Take that. Split that. Take some of those. Take that. Okay. Okay, while he's there, we're going to pick that up, and we are going to replace this a little different. How about a little further away from the wall, like that. Happy? Please stop bouncing through reality. No. Talk. You. Watering can. Target a plant to see its status? I'm getting the sense that I have to make a place for the plants first. Okay, what if I craft a rake? Nope. Slide my backpack. That's right. Put that down. Put that down. Okay, make a rake. Well, I have no idea how this works yet, because I don't know how to make gardens yet. So we'll just stow this away for now. Don't want to carry all of these on my person. And they don't serve any purpose, and I'm not going to be using them. These I'm at least using. I haven't used this yet, but if I find an actual water source, I do want it on hand just to give it a shot. Store that for now. I found better by a long shot, so I'm gonna salvage you. You are expensive to upgrade right now, so I'm gonna just put off upgrading you and just keep using this one for the time being. Huh. Alright, elixir. Damage against fell, but time in the shroud is reduced for 30 minutes. That is a long cooldown. I find it weird that it makes it so I do more damage to fell things, but it's just odd. Well, I'm serious, I do need to get to bed. I just keep getting distracted because Chinese and all these things. Yeah, I can cook these another time. Let's poke at the map. Yeah, we have a few places to check now. The Eternal Spell, finding and using a gem forge, the Hunter, Ancient Vault Carpenter, Flame Shrines. Wow, this whole place is just building out quite a bit. Anyway, that Flame Shrine isn't far away, but I bet it's down a cliffside, because, yeah, with how that's placed, I bet it is. Okay, so, what I'm thinking is, next time, I'll, probably go up to the spire, drop down to get this Flame Shrine. Maybe we'll hit this elixir well, and also work on this mend wounds. We'll hit this area, because I'm kind of curious to just, finish poking the place. And then we'll decide where we want to go from there. I do need to get the Hunter eventually, and apparently a Carpenter as well now. But yeah, it's kind of one of those, alright, we've hit this area more or less. I probably missed something in here because we did kind of hurry through some of it. But it's hard to say. But boy, do they pack this place densely. But this will probably take up all of next time, I imagine. Just because it's a good chunk of area, plus it's in the fell, in the shrouded areas. Yeah. There's another elixir well up there. Shroud root, elixir well. Too much to explore in some cases, but also I love it. So we'll expand. We will keep going, but for now I gotta go to bed. So good night, everyone. Comments below what you guys think about the game. Have you been enjoying it? Hopefully some of the stuff I found has helped you. I know, like, I was able to help someone with getting an idea of where to look for shroud wood before, because they didn't realize where to look for it, and it's like, yeah, just go down that cliffside and there's some down there. And now I know where a salt mine is, which is great if I ever figure out why I need that much salt for. But yeah. Hit like, hit subscribe to keep up with the releases if you're new here and haven't done so already. Thanks so much for watching, and good night. Hope you all sleep well. I have to sort out my inventory space and a bunch of the mess that I've currently got here, and decide on how I want to approach things after that. I'm guessing we'll find a chef eventually to help expand our menu, because that feels like something we'll find. Yeah, it definitely feels like a thing we'll eventually find is like, okay, cool, here's a chef. Now you can make this, 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 and this better food, etc. and so forth. Could be wrong. Maybe it's not quite that complicated. Maybe it's more of a, oh, well, you found some other things. Here you go. But I don't know. Bye, everyone. Good night.